I couldn't remember coming back to my quarters after that wonderful dancing, but I do remember looking at myself and thinking, what a fine fellow you are. Truth was, I'd never felt fitter. I had boundless energy, felt I could do absolutely anything at all, even things that I hadn't been able to do for quite a while. I knew that my energy was coming from the twisted spike that I now wielded, and I knew also I didn't want to let it go. My reverie was broken by the arrival of my friend, Debele, who had brought me a bacon sandwich. Clearly a joke, since he knew I couldn't eat one. He was clearly amused by his own jape. Debele went on to say, "You and your bacon sandwiches, the captain's going to love you." He was referring to the fact that I was to be given the honour of meeting the captain, a rather forbidding character whose posters were all over the ship. And we then proceeded to banter as old chums would, for, as Scrooz, we had a shared history. Debele then suggested we go and see my wife, which I thought was a capital idea. Our spirits were high as we made our way towards my wife's quarters. We mucked about and pissed around. We had a great deal of fun. We remember the night before and all the other Scrooz, and we laughed. It was simple pleasure. Two friends playing together on the way to see my wife. We eventually found my wife's quarters, but when we got there we heard that she was busy, and so we decided not to go in. Debele suggested instead that he showed me around the ship. He said there was someone that I should meet, and then he simply disappeared. Suddenly a door opened in front of me, and then she was there, looking absolutely ravishing. Anna, the screw of my dreams. But she had no honeyed words for me this time. She laughed and said that I made a good little boy. And then she left. What on earth could she have meant, little boy? Debele returned, clearly disappointed to find me still there. He was all for having more fun around the ship, but I needed to know. What did she mean, Debele? I asked him. What did she mean about me being a little boy? I did not expect to hear what he said. He told me that I and he were in Earth terms approximately 14 years old. I was a bloody teenager. Furthermore, he said, I would not grow older. I would stay exactly at 14 years. 14 years old for the rest of my life. I wasn't sure that I could manage that. Wet dreams and juvenilia from now on. I asked him about the other Scrooz. Were they also 14 years old? And what about those chaps who'd taken me to the party? He laughed and said everybody had their age. Ours was 14. I then made the mistake of asking how old my wife was then. Our queen has no age, is what he said when he stopped laughing. And so the day that had started so well seemed to be going in rather a different direction. I was 14 years old for the rest of my life, and my wife was queen of the Scrooz.